In a world where technology changes overnight, where businesses rise and fall faster than ever before, where uncertainty is the only constant, the wisdom of the past still holds immense power. Napoleon Hill wrote Think and Grow Rich during the Great Depression, a time when the world was gasping for hope. Yet his words continue to offer more than hope, they offer a blueprint for action, a timeless map for those with courage, vision, and hunger. Every successful entrepreneur today, whether knowingly or unknowingly, is walking a path paved by the principles Hill outlined, not because the rules haven't changed, but because human desire, drive, and discipline remain the same. You still need burning desire, you still need faith, you still need persistence when others quit. The tools might be different, blockchain, social media, but the mindset required to wield those tools effectively is eternal. Let's begin where all greatness begins: desire. Hill didn't speak of wishes or hopes. He wrote of desire as a burning obsession, a fire that consumes every excuse and hesitation. In today's world, filled with distractions, desires must be sharper than ever. The modern entrepreneur is pulled in 1,000 directions. Notifications, trends, and information overload kill focus. But when your desire is pure, clear, and all-consuming, it becomes your compass. That desire is what keeps you coding when no one is watching, shipping when others are sleeping, building when others are bragging. Desire alone, however, is not enough. It must be backed by faith. Not religious faith, but faith belief in the unseen, confidence in the outcome before results show up. The entrepreneur of the digital age needs this kind of faith more than ever. You are building things that don't yet exist, selling products to markets that don't yet know they need them. It's easy to doubt when your followers are few, your revenue is flat, and your critics are loud, but Hill taught us to hold the vision so powerfully in our minds that reality begins to bend around it. Faith becomes real through autosuggestion, the repetition of thought until it becomes belief. Every successful startup founder today is using autosuggestion whether they know it or not. They write goals on whiteboards. They journal wins and future visions. They visualize funding rounds, product launches, and market domination. They program their minds the way coders program systems with precision and repetition. That is autosuggestion at work. Next, Hill emphasized specialized knowledge. In a world overflowing with generic information, it's specialized knowledge that creates wealth. The modern entrepreneur must be a learner for life, but more importantly, they must be selective learners. Deep understanding of a niche, a tool, a market, that's where the money hides. It's not about knowing everything, it's about knowing something better than anyone else. Whether it's machine learning, community building, or content virality mastery in your lane is what separates winners from wanderers, but knowledge without imagination is sterile. Hill said imagination is the workshop of the mind. Today, it's the birthplace of innovation. The biggest opportunities today are not found. They're created by visionaries who combine what already exists in ways never seen before. Airbnb didn't invent homes. Uber didn't invent cars. They imagined new ways to connect resources. The entrepreneur must become an artist, constantly asking, what if we solved this differently? What if this system was reinvented? What if this pain point had a digital cure? Behind that imagination must be a plan, a clear, actionable, adaptable plan. Hill wrote that vague goals lead to vague results. The modern business world is agile, fast, ever shifting, but that doesn't mean you should drift. You need a mission, a roadmap, KPIs. Even if you pivot from a place of intent. Every great startup has a strategic framework. Every empire started with a blueprint. And most importantly, Hill reminded us, you must act. Plans mean nothing without action. Perfection is the enemy. Launch, iterate, learn, move. As you move, you'll face failure, guaranteed. That's where decision and persistence matter most. Most people quit at the first major setback. Entrepreneurs keep going through the 10th, the 50th, the 100th, because Hill showed us that success often hides just behind the wall of temporary defeat. Those who push through, who get up faster than they fall, are the ones who turn vision into value. Now let's talk about the mastermind. Hill's concept of the mastermind group is more relevant than ever. In our connected world, collaboration is currency. Your network determines your net worth. Surround yourself with thinkers, builders, creators, not complainers. Be ruthless about your environment. Join communities that challenge you. Invest in mentors. Hire smarter. Share ideas. Grow together. Hill understood that minds united in harmony produce results no individual ever could. That principle built Silicon Valley, and it's building the Web3 frontier now. Fear is the greatest enemy of progress. Hill identified fear of poverty, criticism, loss as the silent killer of dreams. Today, that fear comes dressed in new clothes. Fear of being canceled, of going viral for the wrong reason, of burning out, of missing out. The successful entrepreneur recognizes fear and acts anyway. Courage is not the absence of fear, it's mastery over it. Feel it, but don't feed it. Every time you act in spite of fear, you gain power. Hill taught that all riches begin with the mind. Before your business grows, your mindset must expand. Entrepreneurs who build billion-dollar companies first build billion-dollar belief systems. They invest more in self-development than in stocks. They guard their attention. They think on paper. They question assumptions. They break limiting beliefs. Your inner world shapes your outer results. No exception, desire, faith, action, persistence, mastermind, specialized knowledge, imagination. These aren't outdated ideas. They are eternal principles in a new digital skin. Entrepreneurs of the AI age, the gig economy, the creator economy, they are rediscovering Hill's teachings without even realizing it. Because success has patterns, and Hill mapped them long before hashtags and headlines existed. So what does it mean to apply Hill's wisdom today? It means building not just a startup but a self. It means creating not just content but conviction. It means understanding that strategy matters but psychology matters more. The winners of this era will not be the loudest or the flashiest or even the smartest. They'll be those who apply timeless principles with modern tools, with relentless focus, and with hearts that burn with belief. You were not born to live average. You were not born to consume more than you create. You are here to rise, to build, to impact, but you must decide. That's what Hill made clear. Decision is the gatekeeper to destiny. Indecision is a slow death. Decide what you want, burn the boats, go all in. Understand that wealth is not an accident. It is not about luck. It is not about privilege alone. It is a formula, a mindset. A set of behaviors practiced obsessively. Your thoughts shape your emotions. Your emotions drive your habits. Your habits create your outcomes. Change starts within, and Napoleon Hill gave us the blueprint. You are not too late. You are not too small. You are not underqualified. You simply must begin. Begin with belief. Begin with a goal. Begin with action. Begin now, because the world will not wait. The market rewards momentum. Success belongs to the bold. Every billionaire you follow, every founder you admire, every innovator who changed the game they began where you are now, with an idea, a dream, a decision. They read books like Think and Grow Rich. They ask different questions, they face the same fears. The difference, they moved forward. Don't just read Hill's work, live it, embody it, apply it ruthlessly, and teach it. Pass it down to the next generation. Because while the platforms will change, the truth will not. The laws of success are immutable. Understand them, and you gain power. Ignore them, and you drift. So rise up, read again, reflect deeper. Work harder, choose your thoughts with care. Surround yourself with believers. Take massive, aligned action, and persist until it breaks. Persist until the market responds. Persist until the world cannot ignore what you've become. Think and Grow Rich is more than a book. It is a declaration, a challenge, an invitation to greatness. Accept it, embody it, and let your life be the proof.